Hello everyone, welcome to K-Pop Queen for your non-daily reactions to all things K-pop. Okay, right now I'm actually gonna do like almost a personally me, okay? And talk about the Super M concert, which was yesterday. That's right. First time on the Beyond Live having a virtual concert, a live virtual concert, streaming from Seoul. I want to talk about this because I was really amazed. First of all, I'd never seen anything like this. What SM is doing is beyond for real. It's beyond a lot of things, and I think we're gonna be seeing this a lot more. A lot of people, I know people are already streaming online, like they do a lot of streaming through the V Live with the showcases as well. You don't need to have an audience there, but what SM did was different than that. It was very different than that. And there's 3 more shows to do for WayV next week, or I guess this week. And then there's NCT Dream, and then there's NCT 127 in May. So I just thought, you know what? If you guys didn't get to see it, if you only saw the clips on Twitter, if you have any hesitations about this, let me give y'all a little tip. Let me tell y'all what I went through, what I did, what me and my friends did, just so you can get a better idea of it. You know, like let's have a little open chat about some things. So we're all in quarantine. We're all stay at home. You know, we can't really leave and be in crowds and, you know, go to these concerts and stuff. So with a lot of concerts coming up this summer, I think SM was kind of like, we have to do something, you know, because those concerts are going to get canceled most likely, and even if they weren't, I don't know if you'd really want to go just because of the way things are going. People are still not social distancing. They're still at the fucking beach showing their literal ass, okay, in that water, getting the virus. Listen, it's so crazy right now that people are not self-isolating, that they're really out here on the beach. They're not doing any social distancing. They're just out here partying like this virus won't affect them. I don't know why people think a virus has no effect on them. That's the type of thinking I can't be about. I'm not about that world, okay? So I stay at home, okay? So SM's thinking about this. They're seeing us, you know, struggling. What are we gonna do? Let's try this. Let's try this Beyond Live, where we stream live from Seoul in our own space. We get really high-tech cameras, amazing lights, screens, and we put on a whole new performance. It's not streamings of past concerts, which I thought it was going to be. I wasn't really sure because when they first announced it, they were like, yeah, Super M concert streaming Beyond Live. And I was like, oh, okay, is this gonna like be a replay of a concert or something? I don't know. Then they kept saying like, no, this is live, like we're gonna be doing new stages, we're gonna have new sets, like this is going to be a brand new concert, and it truly was. Okay, so I did not actually buy the ticket until maybe like 8 hours before the show. I kept going back and forth. I was like, am I gonna do this? Am I gonna do this? I don't know. What am I gonna do? So then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. I ain't doing shit. Like, yeah, it's at 2 a.m. Okay, fine. It's $30. Yeah, I ain't got no money, but it's $30. When have I not spent $30 on myself when I ain't got no money? Listen, I have terrible spending habits, okay? So for me, it was just kind of like, oh, if I want to do it, then I'm gonna do it. Literally. So I did it. I went ahead, bought the little coins. I ain't never have V Live. You know, I'm not on the app. I don't have that V Live app. I don't watch any of those things. I let y'all clip up whatever you want, and the funny bits get on Twitter. I'm gonna keep it 2000. I'm not on V Live, okay? So I downloaded the app. I bought my little coins. I bought my ticket, and I waited. And I was really excited about this, you know, because it was like, oh, I'm gonna see Super M. I'm gonna see new stages. Like, I'm about to have some fun. Like, I'm not about to be cooped up in the house. I went ahead, got dressed up, did my makeup. You know, I was ready. Me and my friends, we had our setup ready. I was texting in the group chat as well. So it was literally like I was there with my friends. Like I was actually at like the forum again. Like I'm about to scan my ticket. I'm about to go sit down. Super M's about to be on in 20 minutes. Like that's literally kind of what it felt like as I was getting ready. I have my laptop. I hooked it up to my big ass TV in my living room. My parents have this huge screen TV in the living room. So I hooked that up and I was like, whoa, go, HD, 80-inch, let's go. I don't actually know if it's 80 inches, but it's pretty big. Anyway. They did like a raffle and picked people to be like screen in, if you will, like be a part of the whole fan interaction and like be on the stage with Super M. So there was a point in the show where they did their Q&As with some people. They picked people from that and they got to ask their questions, and then everyone else, you know, kind of got to watch from their screen. Like they literally phoned in, you know, Zoom business meeting shit got going on at the Super M stage. So that was pretty cool. They picked like 300 to 400 people to be on this stage with them. It was a lot of people on that call. I have no idea how they functioned with that, how they got that together, but they did it. It was great. It was kind of great because that's what we first saw before the concert started. We saw everyone, like all their little screens up on the stage, and you could see it like on 3 different screens. And I was like, wow, this is a lot of people. And like, I'm not even in the call. Do you know what I mean? So I know that there's more people watching this than there's on the stage right now. So I was like, okay, they did something right here. Hold on, this is about to be something really big. So when they start off with the show, it's an amazing display of money, first of all, but really LED lights, 3D things, screens. I don't know how the hell they did this shit, but I was looking at it like, wait a minute. Oh, wait, what's going on? And wait, are y'all there for real? Is this real? Like, I kept looking at this like my eyes are deceiving me. Like, what am I seeing? Like, I couldn't believe the technology that was going on. Neo culture technology brought before my eyes. This stage isn't no regular ass shit. This is not your little Canon camera, whatever you got going on. No, no, no. This was some high-tech pro strapped in camera, because when they were performing whatever songs they was doing, they opened up with I Can't Stand the Rain. Great choice, okay? They opened up with that. They had like literal rain falling, like LED light, 3D rain storm going on, right? And the camera was all in their face, and it would zoom back at perfect moments. I mean, I literally was in Kai's ass. Real talk. Like, we were literally in their asses watching this show. It was better vision than if I was at a concert. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was really a lot better than seeing it with my own eyes. It was insane camera work. Kudos to those camera people, because I know they were strapped in there. They were not doing some of this, you know, basic shit. No, they were strapped in. They were really involved, getting a whole body workout doing these things. And I applaud you. I see you. You did a fantastic job. I want to talk about 10 stage as well, because his stage looked so good. That boy, I've said it before, he is dance reincarnated, okay? He is so fluid and smooth. Like, there was this one shot where he hit his mark perfectly, okay? And they did a bird's eye view of him and his dancers, like, out on the stage doing their floor work. I mean, it just looked so good. Great, not only great camera work, great lights, okay? Like I said, with 10 stage, when he was doing that bird's eye view, the reason why they were spread out like that is because they were like paint strokes. I mean, it also had little moments where they interacted with us. Like, this was like a literal concert. We just weren't there in person, but it was an actual concert. So like I said, fans, they were randomly picked, and they got to be a part of the stage and like phone in and talk to the members and see them and stuff. And they could see them as well. Like, they could see everyone. Now, of course, production was like, we're not going to play ourselves. We're going to have pre-picked questions. I understand. Good job. They had a couple of pre-picked questions, but the problem was that we had technical difficulties. And Mark, bless his soul, Mark, the moderator Lee, was doing his best trying to get everything together. You know, he's like, hey, okay, is your Wi-Fi good? You're kind of cracking. Can you bring that mic a little bit closer for me? It was like the support help desk, just like trying to make everything run smoothly as possible. But like, I don't know. For me, when I was watching this, I was like, why did they think this was a good idea? You should have tested everyone's Wi-Fi before you picked these girls, because some of them, it was literally just Wi-Fi problems, and there's really nothing you could do about that at that point. Like, you can't like phone into fucking Verizon or AT&T or whatever and be like, hey, can y'all get this going? Like, I'm trying to talk to Super Ed. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing you could do at that point. So, most of the girls did have good Wi-Fi, and you know, they were speaking into the mics a little bit closer just so we could hear them better. So those things were easy to sort of fix, but Wi-Fi problems, there was really nothing you could do about that. And Mark, he knew it. Mark was doing his best. Everyone was doing their best to just kind of be like, yeah, this is great. It was very funny. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed a lot. I'm sorry. It was such a funny time seeing them struggle to get all of this together. And I know that the next time for Wavy, if they have fan questions or fan interactions, they're gonna have that shit down. They're gonna have it down. So I know that next time this isn't gonna be a problem. They said in their little info thing, we're gonna be doing never before seen stages, which they did. They went ahead and previewed an entire new mini album. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Okay? okay? We got them. Super M is here to stay. I literally couldn't believe it. I was like, when in the hell did y'all record this? Because they previewed like maybe like 5 songs. I think they previewed 5 songs, and then there's Dangerous Woman. So that's 6. So maybe like 6 or 7 songs for this new mini that's supposedly gonna come out God knows when, because we still have Taemin solo or solos, according from what I've read. I don't know what is happening. I know he's coming back, but I don't know how many more times. Baekhyun solo in May. NCT repackaged. They also have their concert to prep for. WayV is prepping for their concert. So, and I'm like, wait, y'all are busy. When did you record this? Because all of this Super M stuff, like, that was like what? February? Yeah, okay. They cut that's right. They came back in like the fall. That's when, or they debuted in the fall. Then they had a few concerts. Then they took that break. Well, EXO did their comeback. Then they started their tours again, and I saw them in February. So I'm like, wait a minute, where did y'all, like, how did y'all get this done? Because it's not even that they just recorded songs. They did a full stage for their new track, Tiger. Like, they did a full choreography, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, what the hell? And let me tell you something, that Tiger stage was too real. Now, I know those fucking tigers weren't real. I know that, okay? I'm not a dumbass. I realize this. But I really thought they were in that cage. I really thought that production had built that cage, and they were gonna be in it, and it was just gonna have to move away sometime in the stage. So when I saw it literally collapse, like the lights were just turned off, I was like, wait a minute. And those tigers, they was running off the stage. I was like, y'all aren't real, but what's going on? I had to look around my house like, wait a minute. What's going on? Where is this? Like, how are you doing this? Drip is gonna be hot. Drip is gonna be really, really hot. They also had this one song where, listen, let's talk about it. People were like, hold on, this little dance move that you guys are doing, that's not appropriate. We know what you're trying to get at. We know that when you do this move, this is what you're doing. Like, cut that shit out. Like, the South Asian population, I saw a lot of Indian people tweeting about it. I was like, okay, this is real. I'm glad y'all are bringing up about this, because you need to speak up when you see something. It needs to be heard. Like, this choreography needs to be changed. I really hope that they get that changed in there, because they got a lot of time on their hands, and I really hope that they heard people's complaints and not they like change it. The concert for me, it was at 3 p.m. in Korea, and I'm in the East Coast, so it was 2 a.m. over here. And let me say something, I'm too old for this. I was so tired. I was like, I tried to take a nap, but I was too excited. So I couldn't fall asleep. So I was like, you know what, fine, let me just get up. It was the best 3 hours of my life, okay? The concert, somebody went ahead and tweeted out the concert longer than the actual concert that we went to, and I was like, ooh. Because the concert that we went to at the Forum was like, what, an hour and a half? I don't know. It wasn't very long at all, okay? I got home at a decent time. But this concert was 3 hours. I went to sleep just before 5 a.m. because they also had like a surprise Q&A at the end. I really had fun. I'm excited for the other ones. Hopefully I'll get to see the WayV. Hopefully I'm getting the one for NCT 127. That's not even a question. I'm gonna. With the repackaged being released 2 days later, I'm going to be there. That's not even a question. So there's another $30 for SM. Congratulations to you for getting my money, as you knew you were going to. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. Did you go to this? Did you get your ticket, or, you know, stream however you saw it? What did you think? I really want to talk about how high tech this was, how great of an idea it was as well. Okay, and are you guys gonna go see other people? Any little tidbits or stories or whatever, how much fun you had, comment below, tweet at me, and I'll be back with another video. Bye guys.